waste another minute, no, I won't.
Here's the million-dollar question. How do men like us reach our full potential, grow into the men we dream of being, while taking care of our responsibilities, working, being good husbands, fathers, and still take care of ourselves? Well, that's the big question. In this podcast, we'll help you answer those questions and more. My name is Brent, and welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast. Welcome to a very special edition of the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for all things man, husband, and father. Big shout out to Fallible Nation and a warm welcome to our first-time listeners. Hey, if this is the first episode, you are in for a treat. We're doing something really special today, but thank you for checking us out. We know there's a lot out there fighting for your attention. We really appreciate you giving us this opportunity. I hope you enjoy the show. Today, I have an incredibly special guest. For the first time ever on the show, my daughters, Abby and Henley, are going to be joining me to do the podcast. So, girls, welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast.
Hello.
Hello. Now, for all of our first-time listeners, this is my oldest daughter. This is Abby. Abby is 11 years old, and she is almost 12. We're getting close to that birthday. And this is her first time on the show. And she's a little nervous.
A little.
A little. All right. Now, guys, this is Henley. If you haven't met her yet, Henley is 9 years old, and this is my youngest daughter. And she is a little nervous, but she's so got this. Go ahead, wave. Wave. Mom's cheering her on from the background, trying to cue her up there. That's we're here. This is a family affair. Abby, I picked a trivia question because you know I always ask trivia because she listens to the show sometimes.
Yeah.
I picked a trivia question well suited for you. Okay? So here you go. Harry and Ginny have 3 children. What are their names?
Albus. Nah. I don't know the other 2 names.
You don't know the other 2?
They don't really say it. Albus and James. I can't remember the third one.
Well, you named one more than Abby. Okay, for all of you, we're a Harry Potter household for sure. So I tailored that one for her. She'll think about it. She'll remember it later and be like, "Oh," but that's okay. Abby, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Probably flying, because it would be easier to get around, and I like being high up.
Yeah.
I climb around, you know that. I climb all over the place.
No, you're not just talking to me today. You're talking to a whole lot of people today. What's your favorite ice cream?
Cookie dough.
Any kind of cookie dough or just cookie dough?
Just cookie dough.
Okay. What is your favorite family activity?
One of my favorite things to do with you guys is sit on the couch, cuddle, and watch TV. I like when we go out and get frozen yogurt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the top of the list?
Yeah, because Henley goes crazy on the toppings.
Okay. What is your favorite thing to do with Mom?
I love going to the library with her. It's really fun.
Yeah?
Because we can pick out books that we like. I like going places with her and like museums, the library, that kind of stuff.
What's your favorite thing to do with me?
Probably sitting down, cuddling, and watching a movie. Movie night and cuddling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're big into movie night around here. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a story of one of your favorite memories of us doing something together. Us, and I mean like as a family.
I think the time we went camping was really fun.
Yeah.
We would walk in the morning to the shore because we were really close to it and find sand dollars. and we found a few crabs. That was fun. You almost got pinched with one.
Yeah, you jumped pretty good the first time I tried to hand you a full-size dummy.
Well, you just went, "Nyeh." Here you go.
Well, I had it. I showed you how to hold it.
I remember camping is one of the most ones I remember. You guys would walk down to the beach and play. And when Mama and Mom would just us go in the shallow end, and you would take us to the big waves. They would knock me and Abby over.
That was a pretty spot. We went out to Ocean Shores, Washington. For all of you who aren't up by the coast, we went out to Ocean Shores, Washington, which is on the Pacific Ocean. It's a beautiful place. Big beaches, wide open water. It's pretty nice. Of course, it rained like the entire time.
The first day was nice. The rest was downpour.
Now, guys, I want to take a note here. I'm not a big camping person. It's not my big. I'm not that. My brother, he's Mr. Camping, but I'm not a big camping person. So we haven't gone on a lot of camping trips. But both my daughters agree that that's one of their favorite memories. And it could be because we camped at the ocean. I got to throw that in there too. But for all of you parents who aren't campers, I don't particularly love camping, just like I don't like fishing. I love taking Abby fishing, and apparently my girls both like camping. So, hear this, you may have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit to create those memories with them. Why are we having this conversation? No, this is not nepotism. I'm not putting my children on this episode just to talk about me being a great dad or anything like that. In today's episode, we're going to dig into family activities and how to bond with your children more effectively, but we're going to do it from your children's perspective. So I wanted my daughters to tell me what we need to do as parents to more effectively connect with our children and build those lifelong relationships. So we've been getting to know just a little bit about my daughter. I'll try and call her Abby, sort of my daughter. We've been trying to get to know Abby just a little bit and to know a little bit about some special memories she has, the family activities we've done. In the next part of the show, we're going to dive into the importance of quality time and building positive memories together as a family. We're going to roll our sponsor, and we will be right back with more from Abby and Henley. Now, before we go any further, I wanted to share with you guys, I don't always tell you how much I love doing my podcast. I passionately love what I'm doing. And one of the things that makes my life better as a podcaster is to work with a company like Grow Your Show. Grow Your Show is a one-stop podcast do-it-all. Now, I use Grow Your Show for my marketing, but Grow Your Show is literally a one-stop shop. You can record your episode and just drop it off with them, and they take it from there. It's amazing. If you are interested in picking up podcasting as a hobby, or maybe you're looking to expand your business and use podcasting in that aspect, talk to my friends over at Grow Your Show. Adam will take care of you. I guarantee it. I trust him. He's my friend. He's my business colleague, and I wouldn't trust anybody else with my show. Guys, welcome back to this very special edition of the Fallible Man podcast. This one's near and dear to my heart because I talk about my kids a lot, but I'm sharing my kids with you today in hopes that they can give us some insights into how to better build relationships with our children from their perspective. This is coming from the mouth of children on how to connect with them more deeply as parents. So in this part of the show, we're going to dive into the importance of quality time and building positive memories. Now, Abby, I don't generally give people the questions ahead of time, but seeing this is your first interview, I gave you the questions so you could have some time to think about this, because I really want to know, and I think our audience really wants to know your thoughts on these things, okay? Because we're helping parents connect with their kids today. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for us as parents to spend real quality time with you?
10. Absolutely 10.
10. It is very important to have quality time with your kids.
Okay. Can you define quality time? What does that mean when you say that?
I think that means when you just put everything you were doing away and spending time with someone you love, like your kids.
It means you're not just in the same room. You're not just like on your phone and like says hi occasionally. You're actually paying attention to them. Because that makes us feel like you're just paying attention to us, and that's quality time. Because you're not just on your phone.
Okay, so phone is a big issue, and if you've been around the show for a long time, you've heard the story. This is that child. This is my Abby who corrected me because I was playing with my phone. Yeah, they've all heard that story, baby. Sorry, I talk about you all the time. What takes away from quality time when we're doing stuff together other than the phone? So we've established phone bad. Stay off your phone. Stop scrolling on social media. What takes away from quality time?
Paying attention to something totally different. Like you've never done this, but if I'm like asking you a question or something and you'll just like nod or something, again, you haven't done this. And then it's like we know you're not really paying attention to us, which is quite annoying. So
Definitely phones and computers. And also walk, because a lot of parents walk. Well, all parents walk. And quality time is where you put everything away. Phones, anything distracting you.
Okay. So presence, can we call that presence?
Yeah.
In that time. So not being present in the moment, I think is accurately translating what she's saying. What's your favorite thing to do to spend quality time with me or your mom?
I like cuddling with you guys, and then you guys start tickling us, and that goes crazy. But cuddle time is really fun.
Cuddle time's important.
Yes.
And my favorite things to do with you guys is cuddle and eat ice cream while watching a movie.
Definitely my children. Okay. On some of the things we do, right? We have songs and prayers before bed and kind of make a ritual out of putting you guys to bed every night.
Mm-hmm.
We have usually some, right? We put in a Last Man Standing or some 30-minute sitcom and cuddle after we get ready for bed, right? So we have that wind down time together. And I can hear parents shaking their head at me right now. I know we're still doing screen time right before bed. I'm sorry. Yeah. Life. But, right, part of that wind down time is just so we're all together before bedtime. How does that make you feel?
I really like it because we're just like all together. Even if we're like watching TV, most of the time we're more of like tickling and wrestling a little bit, which you might say is winding us up, but I think it winds us down because it tires us out. That's my thought.
How important is it for parents to play with their kids?
Very, because if you don't play with your kids, you don't know what they like, and you don't get to know your kid. But it is very important to spend quality time.
I'm talking about just playing. How important
Just playing?
Yeah.
Still important.
So important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To you as a young person, how important is parents taking time to play with their kids actually?
It's very important because we love playing with you. So it's really fun for us.
What's that mean to you?
You could do something active with them, but you don't have to. You could just like do a board game or whatever. You could do a board game or you could play tag or whatever. When we have power outages, most of the time me and Henley are happy because that we can just like play and have fun with each other. Her and you guys. So we like power outages because of that.
What makes something really memorable for you? Like something we do, what makes it really memorable to you?
It makes it memorable because you're paying attention to us and we're having fun together and having quality time, and it makes it really memorable, even the small things.
Okay. What is your earliest memory of doing something together?
Making snow cream,
That's your
because
earliest memory?
I'd have to say yes. That's because there's also you guys tickling us, but that's almost every day. So
You think my daughter likes to be tickled? It's kind of strange.
maybe I do,
Just
maybe I don't.
Just saying. What do you think it takes to really make something a deep memory? What's involved? Is there something magical? Is there something special that helps make it a really significant memory to you?
When we do something all of us love.
I think it's you're like having fun or talking to them and paying attention.
All right, parents. Now, you've heard me ask both my daughters that question. And the reason I'm bringing it up is you can't ask your kids for certain information. They can't tell you everything. So let me tell you what we know from science is to help build a really deep memory with your kids. It has to involve as many senses as possible. Okay. I'm talking about touch, sight, smell, sound. You've heard both my daughters talk about our bedtime rituals. It all involves physical contact with the cuddling. It involves us singing together. It involves us being physically together. There's sound because of the music. There's talking. We're involving multiple senses as part of that routine. And that's one of the really deep secrets. So your kids are going to give you some great pointers if you'll listen to them. That's one they're not going to be able to help you with because they don't understand the science behind it necessarily. What is your best memory up until this point?
I know you're the Grinch, but I love decorating the Christmas tree together. It's really fun. We listen to Pentatonics, and Henley likes to dance around while we're decorating the Christmas tree.
My favorite memories is when we decorate for a holiday, like Christmas, is decorating the tree and putting up the wreath and stockings. Seeing you putting up the tree. It's one of my favorite memories.
Hey guys, we've been discussing the importance of quality time and building positive memories. We're doing that because I want you to relate and hear what she's saying, what she's telling us, what she's telling me, what she's telling you as parents. In the next part of the show, we're going to dive into tips for creating some family fun and some memories. We're going to roll our sponsor, and we'll be right back with more from Abby and Henley. How well do you sleep at night? Do you toss and turn and wake up more tired than when you went to bed? Sleep is commonly one of the critical elements people fall short on in their life. The quality of sleep you get directly affects your ability to control your weight, your ability to add muscle, your stress levels, and your everyday job and life performance. If you're ready to move to the next level, then sleep has to be part of the plan. Check out our friends at ghostbed.com if you're ready to get your best sleep. I love my ghost bed. I've been sleeping on one for a couple of years and has made a huge difference in how I sleep. Hit ghostbed.com and use the code TheFallibleMan30 to get 30% off your order and start getting better night's sleep tomorrow. Now, let's go on to the show. Guys, welcome back. In the last part of the show, we were discussing the importance of quality time through the eyes of a child and building positive memories. In this part of the show, we're going to go into tips for creating family fun memories. What is your best recommendation for parents out there for spending quality time with their kids?
I would suggest doing what they love and what everyone loves. That way, all of them have fun and then no one gets in an argument about what they want to do. Just something you guys all love, so you don't fight. Fighting ends up with someone walking away and it just ruining the time.
The best recommendation would be to do something they love, but also you love. Do something you guys can both do together and actually have fun with it. Like, you don't like Christmas, but you do like decorating the Christmas tree because you like spending time with us, don't deny
Well, that's true. I do.
it.
Something about that cute little smile, you know. Oh, heartfelt moment.
Killing it.
Camera from whatever. What is an activity every parent should try with their kids?
I think if you can, just like doing races or something is fun. I like being active, and I love playing basketball. So, I like it when you and Mom like help me practice and stuff. Cause you've taught me stuff that taught me. Sorry, bad grammar. You've taught me stuff that my coach hasn't, and it's helped me a lot with my games and stuff. So something that can help them and then be fun at the same time.
Okay, so physical activity connected with fun.
Yeah.
Henley, what do you think about new experiences together with
New
family?
experience? I think it would be good to have a new experience. That way, the kids get a new experience and also the parents at the same time.
Okay. Do you think that creates stronger memories to try new things together?
Yeah.
What is one important thing for every parent listening right now to know about making sure that they are connecting with their kids? What do they need to do to make sure they're really connecting with their kids?
I would say observe them. Like, see what they like to do. Also, and then make an activity that has what they like to do and what the parent likes to do.
So when they're trying to connect with their kids, maybe their kids are pushing back a little bit or, not being real receptive. What is something that parents should know from your perspective about trying to connect with you guys that really gets across?
Or really paying attention and is really the most important thing. And when you're trying to connect with us, paying attention, not just like nodding to a question or just like.
It's important to note right here in this section that Abby made a typing sound with her fingers and thumbs and pretended like she was typing on a keyboard. So being really present with you works for helping to connect.
Yeah.
Top 5 favorite activities to do as a family.
This is not listed in order, but movie night, cuddle time, decorating the Christmas tree, going on walks and stuff. I don't know how many that is.
That's 4.
Okay. And going out for frozen yogurt.
Cuddle was definitely one. Go out places with your kid, like an ice cream shop or a museum. Maybe go to a park or can play a sport with them if they like sports. And play board games. My mom loves to read, and I think reading would be good.
You like reading together?
Yeah, especially when everyone has their favorite book, because then you could like get on a couch or something and then just cuddle and read together.
How important is your relationship with your parents, do you think, for a child?
It's very, very important because you can teach us right and wrong. You can have fun with us, and those memories are important no matter how little you think it is. It's big for us.
It is very. I really want to have a relationship with you, Mom.
Just Mom? Man, I'm feeling gypped now.
I said you and Mom.
Oh, I heard you, Mom. Grammar, punctuation, comma. Now, I know that you're really worried about this. So, Harry and Ginny's 3 kids, you got 2 of them. Good job. James and Albus is correct. Their daughter is Lily.
Lily.
I know everybody was really worried about that. Abby, if the parents listening to this, and usually is dads, but I get some moms listening to this too. If the parents listening to this don't hear anything else we've said tonight, what is the most important thing as a kid you want to tell parents out there about connecting with their children?
I think it's really important that you are there for them when they need you, in big times and little times, whether it's just like, oh, help me with my math homework, or something a lot bigger. Or you got to be present with them.
If the parents listening to this, right, because we got a lot of dads listening to this and some moms, if they don't hear anything else you said today, what do they need to know from you as a 9-year-old? What do you want them to hear is the most important thing they need to know about connecting with their kids?
Connecting with their kids is about doing stuff with them. And one of the things I said today, it was to absorb them. But I meant by that, watch what they do in their free time. Learn what they like to do also. And then try and put what they like to do, what you like to do, put them together so you and your kid will have fun and won't argue about what they're going to do together.
Now, guys, from this very special edition of the Fallible Man podcast, I've told you guys a lot of my daughters. If you listen to this show for any length of time, you know they get talked about, and so does my wife. It's everybody's fair game. I wanted to actually have them on here because I wanted you to hear it from the mouth of kids. I can offer parenting advice. I can offer ideas for you to do with your kids. But I thought this would be much more powerful to hear it from kids themselves. This is what you should do, right? This is how you reach us. This is how you connect with us. Now, every child is unique. Every child is different, but they all have a lot of the same needs. And so if you go back and listen again to what the girls are saying, you're going to get a lot of cues, even outside of what they're saying, if you analyze it, that are going to help you connect deeper with your kids. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with us today and checking out what my daughters have to share with you about how you can reach your children more effectively. As always, be better tomorrow because of what you do today, and we'll see you on the next one.
This has been the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for everything man, husband, and father. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a show. Head over to www.thefallibleman.com for more content and get your own Fallible Man gear.